Record to this computer. We are recording. Okay. Hello, hello, hello to all my Opulence lifestyle brothers and sisters, wherever you are in the world. I'm hoping your day is fantastic. And we are going to start our Opulence lifestyle training protocol 2, and we are getting it on the way. So we always start with going through the protocols. Let me see if this thing will work for me. There we go. Just so we can have a bit of a reminder. Protocol 1 is how to create hot leads. We do so by writing 300 names preferred in the prosperity book of people we know from the day we are born. And on top of that, we do action every day on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on social media platforms, wishing people happy birthdays, wishing them congratulations for their new jobs. And by doing so, they respond to us with a thumbs up or a thank you. We then do a copy paste saying, hey, I would love to know how your birthday was. Are you open for a call? This is my WhatsApp, or really love to catch up with you. So each one of the hot leads, the 300 in the prosperity book, they can just get a quick chat, text saying, hey, it's been a while since we caught up. Are you open for a call? So now we make the first contact through those options. And now we actually want to make that first call. Once we brought them into WhatsApp or into a phone call, into a Zoom, into a Skype, we want to actually have the protocol 2, which is to create a like and trust environment. And that is the main agenda of the first call. The agenda is not to sell something. The agenda is not to promote anything yet. The agenda itself is to create a like and trust environment between me and a new person I don't know, or to strengthen a like and trust environment with someone I already know, okay? Identifying through the conversation, identifying health issues, identifying needs for economic improvement, protocol 2. Once we've identified a need, if it's a need for one of our products, we go to protocol 3 to introduce the product to them. And we have many tools, videos, ways to do it, and we will learn protocol 3 next week, Monday. Of course, if it is a business we want to expose, that's protocol 4. Sorry, protocol 3 was the product. Protocol 4 is obviously how to introduce our business platform. And then protocol 5 is once we have someone interested in the product and wants to become a VIP customer, how do we properly bring them in? How do we make sure they don't miss out on the first promo so they can get Opulence points, and then not just Fountain of Life, but now they go and get some present from the points. They can see our fashion. Most likely they expand their purchasing cycle with us, becoming better customers for us. Knowing how to show them the smart buy, knowing how to show them that if they're international, instead of paying $30 on a bottle, it's better to put $75 every month into the shopping credit, and once every 2-3 months, buy whatever you need, pay one shopping, and after the third month, receive an extra 10% discount on everything you buy. So we need to learn how to do those things with our customers so they become better customers, they spend more money with us, happy, and most likely, most of them will want to promote it later so they can jump in to save some money on the product they already love and learn how to make money by promoting it to others and adding partners. The last thing, of course, in protocol 5 is how to bring a business partner on board, how to do management of expectation using forensic networker tools such as the upline pledge, the 8 categories of involvement. We're learning all this in the forensic lifestyle training on Thursdays. Every time I start a training, I like to go quickly over the first 5 protocols and just say a little bit about each one, because there are some people that can actually take what I just said now, and that's enough for them. They're gone. They understand the 5 protocols. They're gonna learn because they take action and they're not afraid to make mistakes, right? So the more action you take, the faster you learn these protocols, because all I can do is teach you the theory. But the real learning is going out there, picking up the phones, doing the work on social media, exposing to the product, exposing every day to the business, and literally becoming better at adding new partners and new VIP customers. Today, we are going to study Protocol 2, and that is how to create like and trust. And through that like and trust, we will identify health issues and or economic needs, okay? So the process, it's actually just a simple conversation like all of us is used to do almost every day. When you pick up the phone to a friend, what are the first things you'll talk about? Hey, how's the family? How's the girlfriend? How's the wife? How's the husband, right? How are the kids? How is mom? How is auntie doing? Just conversation about family. And then usually we ask, hey, how is life going with work? Are you happy at your job? How's the business going? How's the pizza shop, right? We talk about business or occupation. And then if we really have a connection, we would want to know also what they do with their hobby, with their spare time. Are they readers? Are they sport lovers, right? How is your hobbies? Do you have time for your hobbies? Do you miss doing your hobbies in this corona pandemic? Maybe because we're quarantined, we can't. A conversation, guys, a short 5-10 minute conversation is the whole like and trust process. So the process is a conversation. And the only agenda is to actually create a better environment of liking both and trusting both. So when you do have a like and a trust, most people at that point would listen to almost any offer you have or any solution you might have for them. Okay, so the process is simple: creating trustworthy relationships, identifying a need for improvement in health or a financial situation. If we identify a need, we will continue to schedule a product or business introduction meeting. Simple. The first conversation. Remember statistics. Out of 10 people who received the private message you sent them after they responded to your greeting, right? So we're talking about you send 10 people happy birthday and they come back to you with a thumbs up, and then you send them a text, hey, you're open for a call. Out of those 10, 1 or 2 will respond and agree to schedule a conversation with you, as you suggested at the end of Protocol 1, right? So out of 10, 1 or 2 will actually come to a WhatsApp call or a Zoom call. Remember those numbers. So remember, if you want to talk to 4 people a day, you want to send at least 20 or 30, okay? Now, the statistics will improve as you experience and refine your communication skill. Again, these statistics will improve as you experience and refine your communication skills. So yes, we can get better numbers, but let's start and get better. Now, a very important tool together with Protocol 2, every time you're going to talk to someone, you want to have the DMO box, right? The daily method of operation. Once you have that box and you have the cards, pay attention. The kit contains 31 dividers of all days of the month, 12 dividers for all months of the year. So it's like a calendar, physical, 25 green cards, 25 red cards, 25 yellow cards, okay? You can always get more cards in any color or packs of these, okay, in your back office. Just go to the search in your shop and put forensic, and that will bring you to the forensic page, and you can organize that for yourself. I see some text here, one second. Actually, if any one of the panelists can help me following the text, and if I'm missing something, just add, jump, tell me so I can answer. Is that okay? Somebody give me a yes.
Yes, Ronen.
Thank you very much. Okay, the other thing we need to remember is what I just spoke about before, is really how to not get lost in our conversation. And you want to have it always written in front of you, this particular page. F.O.R.M, family, occupation, recreation, money. 4 topics that every person talks about all the time. If you have it in front of you while you talk on the phone or do your Zoom call, if you feel like you're getting lost and you don't remember the next thing, Just look at the page and say next option, next. So you might have gotten stuck on a family and the kids, and suddenly you see it's already 10 minutes and you're still on family. Jump, just look at the word occupation and say, wow, it's so good to catch up and hear about the kids, but tell me, how about the husband? Are they still working in the same place? How about you? How do you manage taking care of the kids and doing your job? And then you might find, no, I got fired. No, I left the job. I can't. I wish I could actually do something from home, right? So things come up. Recreation and money, those are pointers to allow you to move on with the conversation and not make your like and trust too long. You want them to be 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, from a conversation with each person, by inquiring about these 4 topics, we can discover their possible need for improved health and or their desire to earn more money. Every day we check in the DMO box with whom we've scheduled our first introductory meeting for today. So remember, the MO box is also a boss. It's making sure you don't waste 90% of your energy and not doing the last proper follow-up to actually get the results. It is literally a business changer. If you use it patiently, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you're cranking it, every day, the first thing you do is take the names, the cards of today from the MO box, and you're clicking into the business. And you're not wasting time, and you're doing IGA, income generating activity. And remember, 80% of our industry is stuck, not in IGA. They're stuck in everything else, but income generating activity. They will support their teams, they will do trainings, they will do nothing, but they don't every day make sure that they take action that resulted in income. IGA, income generating activity. This is something I want each and every one of you to ask yourself at least 20 times a day. Is the action I'm taking now generating income? If it is not, make sure it's not on your 25 hours or 20 hours that you have dedicated to Opulence. Make sure you do it on your spare time, and on Opulence time, always IGA. Now, call simulation. People, remember this one. People do not, oh, this whole thing is upside down. It's supposed to say, people don't care about what we know until they know how much we care about them. I'll fix that particular slide. People do not care about what you know until they know how much you care about them. When people know you care about them, they're very interested to know, what you have to offer. Very, very important to remember. Still in call simulation, when the person you're talking to shares details with you, write down the important points so you won't forget them. This is very, very important. Always have a note, a pen, and everything. The best way you can do is listen and write. Listen and write. It will stop you from interrupting, and it will allow you to highlight the pointers that you want to bring at the end of the conversation in order to book the next meeting. So write them down. These will become an anchor points for follow-up conversations and will help you maintain a genuinely interested and friendly chat. So listen and write down, which will create true like and trust between you. Now, let's see. Okay, call simulations, we'll do them at the end. I just want to run through the slides first, and then we'll have some fun. I'll just check on our time. Yeah, we're doing well. Okay, so hi there. Good evening, Leo. How are you? I'm okay. I know it seems, now this is a great way to open a conversation with someone that we don't know. I know it can seem a little weird talking to someone you don't really know yet and didn't meet in advance, so allow me to break the ice and share a little bit about myself. Now, if you share details about your own family, they will feel more comfortable revealing and telling you about theirs. It is also the time to put on the table your own relationship status. married, significant other, single, especially in conversations with someone of the opposite sex, in order to avoid tension or confusion regarding the personal interest. It's very, very important, this part. Remember, we want to be professional. There are so many people on social media, a lot of people that might take your intention to do a like and trust from a professional place to offer something. They might actually think you're trying to advance on them, or trying to make a personal I
Pick
don't
them
know,
up.
trying to date you. How do I say it?
Pick them up.
That's it. The- Basically, this is really, really, really important. Most people that have been doing this for a while would have told you that. And the minute up, something is left. 1 second. Don't know what has happened to my screen. Let's see. Can everybody see my screen again?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to go back to the slide. I don't know how I do that. I do not know why I cannot go back. Oh, I think that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, so once again, it is also time to put on the table the status. Make sure you tell people I'm happily married, I'm happily with a girlfriend, and well, I'm actually single, but not really looking online. Or you can even basically say that, you know, yeah, you can say something like, I'm single, and due to the fact that I'm working online, I always make it in the beginning of a conversation very clear, I'm not here for any romantic interest, for instance. Now, once we have done that, we can start sharing. So remember, if we go to this page and I said, hi, good evening, Leo, how are you? And I'm okay. I know it can seem a little weird talking about someone that we didn't really know or meet in advance. So allow me to break the ice and share a little bit about myself. And then it's really here. I was born in England. I am divorced, 35 years old. Now that is enough. I can then say, how about you? And they will tell me, oh, I'm actually born here, or I can give them a longer. It's up to you to decide. It's more than, this is not a script. This is just to give you an idea that the whole, every one of us is already doing like and trust calls all our life. We just didn't call it like and trust, and we didn't pay attention that those are the topics we talk about. So one thing I want everyone to take out of today is that a like and trust is simple. We might make many slides, but it's really as simple as you will see in a minute that we will do the role plays. So it's really a matter of sharing and asking, right? So I can do a few sentences. Hey, I was born in England. I'm divorced, 35 years old. I lived in New York for about 7 years until about 5 years ago. How about you? And then let them answer, right? And then you can continue. I have a brother who is 1 year older than me and a sister 2 younger than me, depending on your personality. If you're a talkative person, go for it. Because they're used to knowing that you're talkative. If you're a very silent character, it might be enough for you to do 1 sentence or 2 sentences because they're used to you not being an amazing talker. Remember, our business is designed for everyone. It doesn't make a difference if you're a person like me that talk, or if you're a very quiet person, okay? Both of us will achieve the same results because it's not about us. It's always about the action we all take similarly. So I have 2 amazing parents. Basically, just go through information about yourself. Call simulation, still on family and health, just to give you ideas. You know, one of the things I have very hard time with is seeing my parents who are 70 and 80 today, who have always been everything to me, and noticing how their body starts paying the price of age, blood pressure, cholesterol, back pain. You know how it is. So now I've shared something about my parents. It's very easy for me to share, to ask, tell me, how is your family? How is everyone's healthy? Okay, because I've just shared. But if I'm not going to say all of that, if I'm not going to share about my sister or someone that has a challenge in my family, if I will just come and ask, hi, Steph, how's your family? Is everybody healthy? She might say yes. But if I shared about my concern about my parents, it might trigger something in Steph's mind. And she might say, well, actually, you know, it's my uncle I'm really worried about. Okay, and something will come out of that. So always remember how to use something from yourself and ask for something in return. You will see most likely you won't need to ask. It just happens automatically. Okay, at this point, the other side may reveal that he or other close to him suffer pain or some form of illness and would be happy to find a solution. Pay attention. However, this is the time to listen, ask questions, and not offer solutions yet. Okay? So do not wait for the second that they say, oh, my sister has a knee problem. You say, oh, I have to tell you about F.O.R.M of Life. Wait. Write down. Her sister has a knee problem. We'll get to it later. Okay? So this is the time to listen, ask questions, and not offer solutions. Remember, the more your prospects speak, the more they like you, the more they trust you. The more your prospects open up, the more they will reveal to you the things they need and give you the chance to be a consultant with a solution instead of a salesman with an offering. I hope that makes sense. Always express genuine and sincere interest in the other side's statement and make notes so you can return the topics most important to him or her at the end of the call or in the follow-up conversations. I was actually going to do a repetition here with Julia, but she has had a really working day, and I'm going to give her a break today and let her just relax and enjoy. But this is really more about her because she's a graphic designer. So profession, this is just an example for profession. Each of you will fit it to yourself. I was a graphic designer at the printing house in Petah Tikva for the past 5 years. Before that, I studied graphic design at Bezalel. And today I'm a freelance graphic designer providing web design services, printing design and catalogs, professional publications and websites. Okay? So now it's easy for me to ask, may I ask what you do? Because I just shared from my heart. Are you self-employed or employed at the company? The electricity just went. And I do not know if I'm still on. So I might need the panelists to tell me that we're still on. Internet has dropped. Okay, the recording is still going on. Let me see, I might have to do 2 parts recording. Okay, so I will stop this for a second.